We're live. Let me fix my name. Mm-mm. All right. All right. Here we go, y'all. Got a good one for you today. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? All right. Well, who's on? Figs, what up? Jenna, what's up? Jenna, Chris, what's popping, y'all? What's popping? Hey, I was thinking about something, man. Um, I had a whole different topic. Sometimes that's been happening lately. That happened to me when I was making a video yesterday. I had a whole different topic that I was gonna come up with, or that I actually have written down. These are all. Can you see that? No, you can't really see that. Okay, yeah, it's kind of blurry, but these are all the notes I take, y'all. It's very important to write things down. These are all, the list goes for days. Okay. Um, it's super, super important to write stuff down, dude. Like, you don't even know. It's incredibly important. All right. Um, Pratch, what up? Figs is back. Figs is back. Uh-oh. Figs back like Rocky, y'all. It's about to be on and popping. She about to come wreck shop up in here, man. It's on and popping, man. After that good rest and um man, you went into the hyperbolic time chamber, dude. You was gone for a hot second, but I'm sure you're gonna come back mentally strong, man. It's on and popping. I can't wait. Jenna, Grand Rising, everybody. Right, Chris, what's popping? Look at the community, y'all. Janet, Chris, we all know each other. Pratch on Earth, I like it. Pratch on Earth, killing it with the name, dude. Pratch on Earth is on and popping. Mish, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I was just checking in. I'm just checking in, man. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm just making sure everybody is getting in the recap and everything. So that's what I like to do. I like to check in, man, because I'm supposed to, right? Am I? Man, what's up with my hair, dog? All right, but anyway, uh, yes, hoping everyone has a fantastic day. So look, check this out, y'all. Initially, as I'm telling you to write notes, right? I had a whole bunch of notes, and I got like all of my future ideas and stuff like that. Um, but I initially, it might be Thursday. This might be Thursday's topic. Thursday's topic might be don't don't hurry, be happy. Come on, man. Coming with it, y'all. Hey, I don't know. For some reason, coming up with topics and stuff like that like sound. I don't know. It's like it got a nice ring to it or something. It's weird. Maybe because I like writing raps when I used to write raps and stuff like that. So I like the combination of words when it makes it sound a particular way or something like that. It's like really cool to me, right? But this one isn't. It doesn't have a really crazy cool name or anything like that. But what I wanted to have y'all check into. Oh, let me take these off. Now that I've read the comments, um, consistency, y'all. Check this out. Check this out. It just dawned on me. I was like, oh, I'm like, okay, hold on, cause check this out. With this, I said check this out like 7 different times. With this, y'all, I've been extremely consistent, right? I've been carrying this show, I don't know, 5 years, 6 years, it seemed like, or maybe I haven't been that long, but it's been like, um, it's probably been, I would say consistently, I would say it's been at least 2 years at the very least that I've been coming on every Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 a.m. Right? Initially, it was with Jay, but and I can't remember who actually came up with the time frame. I think I came up with the time frame, but he came up with the idea John was like, "Look, man, let's go live and let's just talk every day." Right. Um, I was excited about that because obviously the mindset topics are my total wheelhouse. And now here we are with this whole institute that has been created surrounding mindset. Right. So I've been talking about mindset for an incredibly long time. Definitely way over 2 years. It's been definitely over five now. But consistency, and you keep learning stuff. I keep learning stuff. I'm like, some days I really do. I'm like, is it is that it? Like, is this all I got? Is there anything left? And then I'll squeeze my mind to be like, you can find something. You can find something. And I try my best to stretch for new, like new concept, new idea, new way of thinking, right? And I don't know what that's doing, but I don't know. I like it. I really do. I really like it, right? Because it makes me feel like I'm doing more. I'm going for extras, like I'm stretching my mind. And again, a part of that is me actually thinking, because if you're not creating, you're disintegrating, right? A part of that stretching the creation process of that and squeezing the life out of that is what I feel like is helping me stay in this suspended animation, right? How I'm looking, because people still card me and stuff like that. And I really do feel like, because in so many different areas, even with the Instagram post, it's like I stretch as much as I can to be like, dude, come up with something different this time. Some days I have to pull from the archives of past videos that I use, and I just take a snippet and I'm like, okay, cool. But for the most part, I'm like, give me the brand new. Like, give me the brand new, Kev. Where it's at. Give me the brand new. Let's go. And it's a ridiculous amount of pressure that I apply on myself with that type of stuff. But I encourage you to do it, because I feel like, I don't know, maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's part of um how I can stay like this. But anyway, I'm sorry. The topic, y'all, consistency comes in so many different forms. So many different forms, because that's one of it. And so when we think about, I got to do something daily to be consistent, that's really not the case. You really want to think about that. What we deem as consistent in our minds is what is going to be consistent, and we'll be okay with that, right? So it's like, yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, and you do have to congratulate yourself. You have to remind yourself where how long far along you've came, right? So there could be multiple things that you're consistent at, and because we like to identify with negative things, or we like to beat ourselves up all the time, we dive into, oh, well, I haven't been doing this well, and I haven't been doing this well. It's like, okay, but in other areas, you might have been ridiculously super consistent, right? So that it's not to be discounted. Don't discount yourself on certain areas. And I thought about that with this. I was like, whoa, hold on. I've been doing this for a minute. I've been doing this for a long time. Wow, that's been really consistent every Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30. Even when y'all saw, even when I'm on vacation, right? I was at Disneyland. I'm like, 7:30 live. Let's get it. Because it's something I like. I enjoy doing, right? I really enjoy talking about mindset, and then being able to share the ideas with y'all, and then get the ideas that you guys toss out there, because it keeps my brain working. And I'm like, when y'all give me something great, I'm like, ooh, that was good. I love that. I love that. Um, I just messaged somebody yesterday. I was like, and because I'm consistently trying to find interviews, right? So I messaged somebody yesterday. I'm like, yo, you hit because they was talking about the Matrix. I'm like, hey, we got to talk. Like, I don't even know. I don't know. You don't know me. I don't even know you. I just saw this, and I'm like, I'm messaging you. If you want to be on the show, let's get it. So I'm waiting on a response for that. But that's how it's been. It's just been, I'm so deep into my element now, and the consistency factor is in different compartments. It's in different areas. It's in different situational realms, right? So think about what you've been doing, and really consider, like, okay, wait a minute. I've been consistent in this, and you should be proud of that. You should be patting yourself on the back, so to speak, to really understand, like, okay, I don't have to really get so down on myself if I fall off in maybe a particular area. um we're all juggling a lot. It's everybody has different things, mine is the kids. If I didn't have kids, I'm telling y'all, I know I say that a lot, but but I'm a machine, dude. I'm a straight machine, dude. If I didn't have kids, oh man, I'd be everywhere. Okay. But I'm even being consistent with like saying a prayer every day with my son. That's something that I've just instituted. I'm like, stick to that when he come in here, because he usually bust in the door like Kramer from Seinfeld. I wish I could record that stuff. And then he just comes sit down. Sometimes y'all see him pop in when I'm on the live, but uh I'm like, hey, come here. So I grab him and then I'm like, I'm gonna say a prayer. He's like, okay. He's getting used to it now. Yesterday we were kind of laughing because I was I was purposefully extending the prayer, and I was like, hey. He was like, man. I was like, hey. But anyway, my bad. But look, really pay attention to the different areas that you're consistent in, and with the habits that we're building, properly reward yourself for that consistency in particulars, right? Really make sure that you're rewarding that behavior, because that's what's going to keep it going, right? That's what's going to keep the longevity, the stamina. That's what's going to keep that wheel going. So you really want to make sure that you're in proportion rewarding yourself, right? And what do I mean by in proportion? It's like the consistency of me doing the lives for whatever amount of time that I've been doing it. It's like, okay, so what reward measures out the same in accordance to that? Because it's like, it's an accomplishment. It's not really big, but it is something that's important. So it's like, okay, how can I equate that to a reward? And for me, it's like I stack a reward of a habit, which is like basketball. For me, it's like, yeah, I go play basketball to reward myself for that. Even though that's exercise for me, it's still fun. You know what I mean? It's still fun. It's still rewarding for me. So I tie that to this. And then if I do miss this, which I don't even see why I would, but if I do miss this or something like that, I would put it on myself and be like, nope, now you can't go play ball. You just got to do a regular workout with weights and stuff. Because that I don't really enjoy, is something that I know is necessary. So that's why that would be the way I would handle that. Right. But yeah, I mean, how long has it been, man? I don't know, but I'm showing up. I'm showing up for y'all, man, every day, 7:30, same time, right? And it's for me, that's also a an experiment. It's a straight up experiment to see the compounding effect of that. Now, it's not going to be as magnified simply because it's one isolated time Tuesday and then one isolated time Thursday out of an entire week of 7 days. So the compounding isn't going to be as fast, right? If you want fast compounding, then it does need to be daily, like boom, 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 so that it's a fast compounding. But this is something that is in proportion to my schedule, so it needs to be the way it is, because that way I know for sure I can be the most consistent at it. And you always want to factor that too. Don't don't grab something that you feel is going to take a lot of your energy, or a lot of thought, or a lot of preparation, or whatever the case may be, and try to overload yourself by doing it every single day, right? That's not going to benefit you, because you're going to stress yourself out when you do fall off. And it's going to be like, oh, I wish I could. I mean, you know what? And to be honest with you, sometimes I do that purposefully because I love that type of pressure. I like to put that type of pressure on myself, and I will fail really hard and I'll just go through the process. Um, I don't recommend doing that. That's how I'm built. That's how I was built over time growing up. And I know that about myself, so for me that's okay. And even though I'll be yelling and screaming and being upset, I know that I'm gonna still go through that process until I complete it. Case in point, just today, y'all, I was almost late coming here because I'm freaking playing basketball. I hit my record. I hit 14 threes. I tried to hit the 15th. I couldn't break the record. I'm like, I tied the record. So I'm kind of mad at myself, right? But obviously at the same time, I'm like, yo, 14 threes, Kev. Come on, man. You got to congratulate yourself a little bit. But after that, because the circuit that I have for myself of getting my shooting game right, I got done really fast with the first circuit. So I was like, well, I can't just leave. I need to add a new circuit. So now, because I'm efficient with one particular circuit, I'm like, I'm adding a new circuit. So I add a new circuit and I get to one spot on the floor and I cannot make the shot. I cannot. Well, I was making shots, but from each spot, I tried to hit four in a row. Right. I don't know why I came up with that number. It's just something I was like, I try to hit four in a row from each spot, four in a row, four in a row, four in a row, four in a row. And woo, I would hit three in a row, fourth one, bang. I'm like, I do three in a row, fourth one, bang. I do. Then it was just, I was all over the place. And I'm like, I'm not leaving until I get this shot. I'm like, I'm not leaving until I conquer this spot. Like, that's the type of stuff I be doing. And again, nobody's there, y'all. There's nobody there. But what I know, what it's doing to me mentally, though, mentally is like, no, Kev, don't give up when things get tough. No, Kev, don't give up when there's difficulty, when you're being challenged. Um, and I modified the way that I was shooting on purpose to make it more difficult, y'all. I'm crazy, okay? I'm crazy. I'm crazy, y'all. Like, straight up, the type of stuff that I do just on my own time, man. I don't know, dude. I hope God's happy with it, right? I hope he's having a good time watching me. But other than that, it's like I enjoy watching myself at the same time. And I was super upset too. I'm like, oh my God. But I followed through the process, and finally, oh my God, it was after like a half an hour of just shooting and missing and being pissed and yelling and cussing and being like, ah, that I finally was like, focus, Kev. Focus, dude. Like, no, focus. And finally got the four in a row. And I was like, I'm exhausted. I'm completely exhausted. But it was such a great feeling. And I wanted to complete it, but then I had to remind myself, like, dude, that's a new circuit. Like, you don't have to complete it. Like, calm down. Just calm down, man. Sometimes I get, man, I be like, let's go. But yeah, that's who I am. That's who I am. I'm extremely just adamant about certain stuff, man. And because that's another reason why I love basketball, is because the mind body connection that it creates for me is just, it's unmatched. There's nothing I found that can do that. There's nothing else that I found that can do that. So play some basketball if you guys get the opportunity, man. Or even just dribbling, y'all. Even just bouncing it, man. Even if you take a tennis ball and you just do like this, man, it does something. It does something. It's the hand-eye coordination along with the consistency of doing it, and then it becomes an extension of you. It's so tripped out of a process, man. But I love it. So yeah, y'all. So think about that. Okay, consistency comes in many different forms, and it's up to you to tell yourself, this is what's consistent to me. And when you tell yourself that, and you don't condemn yourself for not doing what other people may put out there, or what you feel you have learned what consistency is, it's all on you. It's all on you. Remember, we created words, y'all. We created what the words mean from up here. The dictionary is written by someone, right? The dictionary is written by someone, right? Or a team of people. They're just people. They're like us. And they're like, this word means this. And they decided that, and we all collectively agree upon it. Let's sit in that real quick, though. Really sit in that and understand that. It isn't like God was like, here's the dictionary for you guys, right? No, God didn't do that. He like, yo, all right, y'all know how to speak, figure it out. So we figured it out, and we continue to figure it out, and we continue to make new words and all of that. Trippy, right? When you really dive into it, that's subatomic right there. Because you don't really think about that. Oh yeah, we create the words in the dictionary. I could really make a word mean whatever I want it to mean. Wow. That's powerful. It's interesting, right? Think about that stuff, y'all. That's the type of stuff I'll be thinking about. So let me put my glasses on so I can see some of the comments. So I can see some of the comments. All right. Because I'm done ranting, y'all. I'm done ranting. Oh, Josh, look, don't do it. I look at one of my basketball videos with the kids on it on my Instagram, and I tell one of the little boys I'm Curry before Curry. I'm Curry before Curry, dude. I'm dead serious. Don't get me talking about basketball because that's almost the exact same as mindset. Like I can go for years on some basketball. All right, but let's see here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, let's see what we got. All right. You and Brush need to drop a freestyle. Josh, you are a fool, dude. Okay, let me see. We should. That would be good. Hey, but I'll surprise you. I spent summers writing raps and stuff for go to my YouTube channel and look at some of the I don't know if I have it unlisted or listed, but if you go to my personal YouTube channel, look up Kevin Anytime. And I got a personal YouTube channel other than the Mindset Matters one. And I think I got a couple music videos, edited, directed, written, all of that, man. Like I'm telling you, y'all, when when the resources show up to do what I really can do with everything that I feel that I can do, man, it's gonna get wild. It's gonna get really wild. And it may surprise people, but it's not gonna be a surprise to me because I'm like, dude, I spent summers building that. I spent summers writing raps. I spent summers playing basketball. I spent summers bowling. I spent summers playing cards. I know a bunch of different card games and poker games. I know how to play poker. Like it's like who cares at the end of the day? But at the same time, when I social gatherings and I happen to perform in these particular areas, people be like, the heck? Where did this come from? And I'm like, I was when I was a kid, this is what we was doing. And it's a built system. Just a built system. So it's not, that's why I'm like, we're all talented, y'all. Every single one of you understand that because when I first started playing basketball, I was highly uncoordinated. In middle school, the people that my teammates used to make fun of me, y'all. Come on, man. I'm telling you, you'll trip out. But now if they meet me and they see me, I'll give them some major problems, right? Because I just worked on it like crazy. And that's all it is, y'all. I was uncoordinated, man. I couldn't jump high. It was so much. It was so much. I was clumsy. It was so much. And all I did was work on it consistently, y'all, because I really liked it. Even though I couldn't play it, I just really liked it. But I mean, all the stuff they recommended, sleeping with the basketball, always carrying the basketball, walking to the store with the basketball. I did that for summers because I was like, yo, I'm going to the league. I figured it out. I figured it out. All I got to do is keep doing this. And this is what's going to happen. Like, I'm going to be the next Mike, like guaranteed. That's what I used to say. That didn't happen is a whole different story. But yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, consistency is in the mind, guys. So trust that you have been consistent in a particular area. You have been consistent in a particular area. Okay. And I wanted to mention something too, Pratch, if you don't mind, because a couple people chimed in on this, but I'm just using Pratch's example because it was just the latest on her recap in the Mindset Institute. Um, the idea I wanted to give you this too. It just would have been too long of a message. But if you can meditate like you did, like semi in public, like because you're still in your own space, right? You're on your porch. But if you can do that and be okay with it, and not care what anybody walking past, driving past is like, truly releasing it and being like, yo, this is what I do. This is me. This is what I'm doing. See that the energy that's created in that within yourself, you're going to be brimming with strength like never before. Because I used to do social experiments like that. I used to do random stuff out in public to see if anybody would say anything to me because I used to get talked about, right? With by the clothes I wore, by my glasses, my braces that I used to have. I used to get talked about a lot. But then all of a sudden, one day it flipped and people started complimenting me a lot. And I was like, what? Like I was the geek. I was the dork. I was the dude that used to get ridiculed in school. What happened, dude? Like, huh? So being the scientist of life I am, I'm like, gotta figure this out. No, I gotta figure that out because something happened and I don't know. And what I started to understand is that I just became comfortable with me and the stuff that I do. I just got super cool with myself. Like, yeah, this is me. This is how I come. This is where I'm going. This is what I'm doing. And it was like full on though, like full on okay with it. Like, yeah, this is me. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like on the last live with the anime shoes, it's like I would have been scared to do that because I'm like, oh, I don't want nobody to talk about me, or it's not the Nikes, or it's not the. It's like, nah, dude, I do what I want to do now. I do exactly what I want to do. I see something, I'm like, yo, that's dope. Okay, I'm wearing that. Like, yep, I support that because that's what I grew up on, right? And then when I'm going places, people are like, wow, well, those are slick, man. I'm like, what is the difference? But I figured it out. The difference is what I'm showing you in the institute. And so by you doing that, even haphazardly doing that, Praj, you have no, it's the Mr. Miyagi, dude. You just waxed on, right? You waxing on, waxing off, and then all of a sudden one day it's gonna click and you're gonna be like, wait, I'm me? Wait a second. I'm me. Like I'm on this planet. I'm doing what I need to do. I can walk and I can be and I can choose and make decisions, and this is who I am. And it's gonna come across right. Like if we had some type of a aura camera, I guarantee you'd be brimming, right? Oh, or like the Matrix, right? Y'all watch the Matrix and remember in the second one when he see the dude and the dude is he's glowing gold. That's that's a little subliminal thing that's what happens. That actually happens, y'all, when you raise your vibration, right? When you get really comfortable with who you are, that's actually what happens. You different out here. You get totally different. People will look at you and be like, what? Like I already saw it. I already saw Crash. I was like, what? I'm like, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's time. Let's drop that freestyle. Let's drop that freestyle. All right. But yeah, yeah, it's on and popping, y'all. It's on and popping, y'all. All right. Consistency, baby. Glad to be back home after vacation. Yes, it is on and popping. The mindset matters freestyle. No, Price, if you actually rap, dude, that would really trip me out. But yeah, that's how diamonds are made. Yeah, the pressure, man. The pressure. Zach, what's up, man? Zach's legendary. You guys are all legendary. Thank you. Johnny Ripple, what's popping, man? What's going on? Thanks for being on here, y'all. Yes. We need a Mindset Matters diss track for the haters. Josh, you are hilarious, dude. All right. Um, hey, you know what? This comment right here, y'all. I totally want to go live on TikTok every day now just to see what can happen. Hey, go ahead and surprise yourself with that experiment. Go ahead and surprise yourself with that experiment. Because what's gonna happen with you showing up to a platform every day, like very few people do, it's going to exponentially push you to the forefront. I just know that, right? I just know that through watching and observing the different things and the compounding that it's going to do, and the style you have, the influence you have, the confidence that you already have, even though you feel a little shaky sometimes. It'll, man. And then you'll get super comfortable with being live. Oh man, it'll drastically change everything you're doing. Everything. Yes, persistence. Yeah. Dude, Morpheus playing basketball. Straight up, man. They should come up with the Matrix basketball. Uh yeah. Oh man, Josh. Woo! All right. All right. All right. Don't get me excited. Don't all right, don't tease me with a good time. Okay. Don't tease me with a good time, man. Cause that right there is something that I hold very dear to my heart. Okay. Um, yes, the mind body connection is so important for exercise. Signing myself up for classes for in an old hobby today might surprise some people. Uh-oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, keep putting yourself in those situations. Mark, man, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for joining. Thanks for coming on. All right. Yeah, when you stop caring what people think and love who you are, things change. They change drastically. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Pratch. You're an inspiration to me, man. That's why I reached out to you because we gotta surround ourselves with that energy, right? You're the sum of the 5 people you hang out with, even though it's virtually, it's the same concept. Bridget, the legend, right? Oh, Bridget, I didn't see your recap in there either, man. Come on, man. It's a few people I got a message. I'm about to message you right now, dude. It's a few people I got a message, y'all. Come on now. Come on. What's going on here? Don't get behind on the first day. We gotta get this going, y'all. Come on. All right. Jenna, love you guys. All right, love you guys very, very much. Appreciate y'all kicking it with me on here. Um, man, there's gotta be a way to add you guys in here, like visually. Like, what if we all could see each other? That would be really cool. But yeah, in the institute Wednesday, guys, the meditation tomorrow morning. So if you want to catch that, watch out for the notification. Turn your notifications on in the app. So that you can get the event notification for tomorrow. I do live meditations for everybody in the institute every Wednesday at 7:30 in the morning. Then every Saturday we have a hangout call where we all kick it and talk. Um, yeah, and that's at 10. So look out for that. But yep, really, 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 truly appreciate everybody that was on here. Love your energy. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Right. Remember that consistency is up to you. What you deem as consistent will be consistent. Right. Even if it's slow consistency, if it's one day a week, that's fine. If it's 2 days a week, it's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6 days a week, because I only work out 5 days a week, and that's consistent to me. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with that idea, right? And so be okay with the idea, and place in your mind what consistency will be for you, and that'll help you to keep that stamina going, to keep that momentum going. All right. So really appreciate you guys again. All right. Yeah, open enrollment is closed. It'll be at the end of this month. We'll open it back up. So just go to the mindsetmattersmore.store and get some gear. All right. Get this fabulous V-neck, okay, with the embroidered logo, okay, that Kevin Anytime's wearing today. But yeah, if you want to get some gear, rep the brand, rep the brand. Check out the page. You see Pratch and Mish out there getting loose with the gear, looking phenomenal. My goodness. All right. Got a picture of Zach up there, Mike Erickson. All right. Yeah. So yeah. Do that. Let's do it, y'all. All right. Remember, always mindset matters more than anything else. Okay. Everything comes from the mind. We create words, y'all. We create meaning to the words, y'all. That's powerful. Think about that. Remember to think about that. And then focus on the good. Focus on the good in the situations, and your life will move accordingly. Okay. But yeah, got an interview coming up today. So I will edit that and get that on. So look out for that as well. And then as always, look out for me and Pratch's show on Thursdays, Kevin Pratch on Earth, where we talk about different climate and stuff like that, things that have to deal with the Earth. I'm about to send you this article too, Pratch. It was very interesting that I just saw online. But other than that, love you guys very, very much. All right. Have a fantastic rest of the week. Okay. Stretch yourself out there. All right. Anytime. Out.